Hey guys, and welcome to game number 73 out of 100 of my rematch against the AI-powered Scrabble Bot BestBot. Two wild games last week that we ended up splitting, with me winning on Monday and BestBot winning on Wednesday. Both of them were really close and come from behind wins, so definitely check out both of last week's games if you haven't already. Hopefully, this week's will be just as interesting, and I would also love for them to both be wins for me, but we'll see. Bot opens with Java. I've got a lot of high point tiles here. FGHHIOW. I was hoping to play Hauf, perhaps HOWF. I certainly could still do that under the A of Java. 22 points. GHI is actually not horrible. The G and the H have decent synergy. Certainly an option to consider. Also, looking here, there's not much to do here, though. I mean, how... Yeah, keeping the extra F really hurts my leave. Fog keeping two H's I don't like. Hauf does take a back F, but I guess that's not a huge deal. Does make the board a bit S-dependent, which I don't love. I think this is fine. Oh, you know what? Oh, no, never mind. I was actually about to say I could play Wig here, trying to set up my F, which would be pretty cool, but there's a problem. It makes WA, and WA is not a word. So let's not do that. It's a cool idea, but let's not phony, especially a phony 2. That would be embarrassing. So yeah, I guess just Hauf. Doesn't really make a huge difference. Or maybe I should play it. Well, I don't think it really matters. Yeah, I lose the W, so it doesn't really help me to play it there. Maybe I'll play it here just because I have Ahi, and that way the S hook doesn't get to the double word if the bot has it. I don't know. Very, very marginal. But I'll play it here. Alright. Don't love the second G, but we'll deal with it. Doubt I'll be bingoing. Ooze for 53. Okay, ouch. So I'm already down by like 60. Have any sort of underlaps here? Yeah, hide not leave is horrible. I was going to play Twigged or something through that OW. There is not all that much to really do here, honestly. Huh. Yeah, I mean, I can't even play, like, Gig here. I don't really want to do this. That just seems like it's asking for trouble. It does set up my H. Yeah, I don't know. I don't want to get so far behind here, though. I mean, this is just so bad. There's just really not much here. I mean, yeah, this is terrible. I really want to get rid of both of these G's. It's just hard to do. Yeah, I have no idea what the right play is. I mean, is jigged possibly correct? I mean, like, what's left that could... I mean, F, M, M, W... It's really not great to do that. I don't want to play Geek for 12 and allow the bot to just underlap and close down the board, though. Like, at least it's proactive. I don't know, it's... I just can't... I can't keep both G's. Like, there's just nothing else to do. At least that I see. Nah, it's just horrendous. Tagged, horrendous. I mean, I think I'm going to do it. Like, if the bot doesn't play there for whatever reason, I might get a 40-point play. If it does, at least it's going to open another line. I still have the E and oozed. I don't know. It's so bad looking, but I just don't know what else there is really to be done. Other than that V, that was a good draw. Hopefully I don't get crushed with that spot I just opened, but we'll see. I actually don't have really anything I can do there. Oh, man. Well, now I do, at least. That's the good thing. Now I can play Hike. Or Hive. Ooh, this is interesting. Probably Hive, actually. I mean, the K is considerably better than the V. It's 3 more if I play Hike. The V does probably bingo more, though. I have a floating E. Huh. I mean, one of those is obviously the play. It's just a question of Which one? Normally, I would probably keep the K. I'm down a little bit. The V is certainly going to bingo more, I have to imagine. I mean, the K just doesn't go nearly as badly with a lot of other tiles. I'm not down that much. I'm maybe down like 50. It's a pretty open board still. I have a good rack. I think I do this. Yeah, I mean, I think if I was down way more, I'd probably play hike, but even with the 2 floating E's, I think I'm better off playing here. Let's see. Oh, I have stinkers to the R. So the question is, do I have anything else if that gets blocked? Don't see it off the top of my head. So hopefully stinkers doesn't get blocked. Something with shive? No, nothing ending in INGS. I don't think there's anything through an E. I guess if stinkers does get blocked, then I'm going to try to play off this K. Score a bit while keeping a decent lead. I mean, stink here. Oh, that takes an O. No, I don't really want to do that if I can help it. Yeah, stinko is a word, not one that comes up too often, but it is valid. Yeah, I don't know. I'm just really hoping stinkers doesn't get blocked because my next best option would kind of be a stinker compared to playing stinkers. So we'll just have to wait and see. BestBot is taking its sweet time here. If the bot plays like under Eurydinia, I might consider kegs to score. I don't mind getting rid of my E too much with 2 floating E's, and it sets up skegs nicely for 7. So that could be an option. But like I said, just hopefully stinkers stays open. That would be ideal. Bot is taking a very long time here. Interesting. By far its longest think of the game. Taking almost 2 minutes as of right now. Hard to know what to make of that. It could have either good rack and is debating between like a bunch of bingos. I hope that's not the case. I hope it's got a bad rack and it's debating what its best exchange is or something like that. But unusual to see BestBot take now 2 minutes of time this early in the game. So we'll, I guess we'll wait and see what happens. And the bot settles on Gape, so thankfully Stinkers is still open. I don't think there's really any reason to think more here. We've already looked through everything. There's nothing else. The bot didn't open anything. Let's play it. Well, that's a nice draw. Salines or Silanes, that's both of the remaining S's. Now, the thing is, I don't think it plays through either E. I don't think there's an A through either E, and I don't think Salines or Silanes play on the left. So, actually, no playable bingo right now. Laziness doesn't fit. Nasalize doesn't fit. Huh. Alright. The only thing is I can't really score without bingoing because I don't have anything other than 1-pointers. So hopefully the bot gives me a spot. I mean, I'm not dying to play something like as. I hate playing like that. I might have to do it depending on what the bot does. Alright, well now I probably just play down here, I guess? I mean, with what? Or maybe here? What do I even have here? Huh. Is there no way to, like, not play off an E? I mean, obviously I'm not going to use both of my S's. That just seems bad. I also don't have to go there. Like, I have the last S's, but it's also a pretty easy scoring spot under the EL for the bot. Huh, what a bizarre turn. I mean, I think that's still better than as. Like, this sleeve is not that great for this board hitting the E. I mean, I could even consider this, but that just doesn't look right. I mean, maybe this, actually. Yeah, I think I prefer this to lays. I don't know. I think keeping both S's isn't bad, because that allows me the flexibility to play with O's or use one of the S's more as a dump, and then keep the second S? I don't know. I kind of prefer a nil to lays. How is there just like no four? Like if Lisa were a word, that would be ideal. Well, what would be ideal is if my bingos played, but you know, they don't. Yeah, I guess a nil. What's the score difference again? A nil's 3 less, right? 22, and lays is 25. Yeah, ESS is definitely better than INS. I mean, maybe. Like, INS is going to bingo through that E a bit more, I have to say. So it's not crazy to play lays. It's a tough turn. Like, normally I would prefer ESS, but, I mean, with a floating E, ESS actually is not all that good. And I don't know, on this board, how much does the second S really help me, honestly? Maybe not much. Yeah, I actually am starting to think I should go with lays. I mean, it is also 3 more points. Not that that's a huge amount, but, like, it's still 3 points. Yeah, I think given how... I mean, how that E is just... And the E is very hard to block, like, without scoring almost nothing. So, I actually think I'm going to change my mind and go with lays here. I'm going to do this. Fortunately, there's nothing through the E, but this isn't horrible. I'm also not down much. Like, I'm only down 15, and I'm very close to a bingo. I mean, I'm probably just going to play Yo. If the bot... Or actually, I have a much better spot to play. Yeah, I mean, Yo here is 23. Leaves that E open. Leaves the... I mean, this also can play here, too. Yeah, it was a tough turn there. I mean, I think lays was better than a nil, but it's tough to say. Be interesting to see if the bot tries to ride this out on a closed board or if it tries to open it up. There are 2 blanks left. Of course, I have the last S, which is important. I definitely don't want to spend this S without a good reason to, like a bingo or some sort of big play. It's always valuable when you have the last S or the case S in Scrabble, because that means it's less valuable when there's 2 blanks unseen, I guess, but in general, it's valuable because that means you can set something up and not have to worry about your opponent blocking it. So yeah, BestBot, again, going into a bit of a think here, so we will see what it comes up with, but yeah, in most cases, I'm prepared to do this. Obviously, if the bot gives me like an R, I'll bingo with Saradny or Tyrosine, but I'm not counting on it. We'll see what happens. And it does indeed keep it tight, mewed for 22, so I think it's just proceed as planned with Yo. Keeps an amazing leave. Scores a decent amount for a 2-tile play. Doesn't really give anything back. So let's do it. Oh, actually, wait, no. Unity's plays. Normally, I'm not thrilled to see an IU draw, so now I'm just really hoping that Unity stays open, because my next best option is awful compared to that. I don't even know what my next best option is. I hope I don't have to think about it. I'm going to be kind of mad if the bot... Oh, no. Oh, but why do you even think for 20 seconds? Like, why do you think there? Like, that's what kind of pisses me off. Like, I mean, it's 134 freaking points. Like, why do you think? You're a computer. You see it immediately. I mean, I still have unities, but, like, I'm going to be down 80. It's very bleak. But, I mean, like, why? Yeah, that's so weird. I have no idea why the bot even thought for more than a second there, but it is what it is. Okay. Still those 2 blanks left. I mean, I'm going to need a bingo and then some, probably. Fox? I have Boxcar, actually. I don't think Boxcar is going to play. Something... I don't even really have anything. I'd love to play Fox, but OT is not a word. I guess I can play Fox here. Probably have to. I mean, I'm going to have to score here to stay within range. Like, there's not enough time, most likely, for me to bingo twice. I'm going to have to hope to bingo once and somehow hope that BestBot manages to not bingo despite 2 blanks being left. I mean, the pool is actually pretty bad aside from the blanks. Just 1 E and 1 A, bunch of R's and T's and I's and O's. I'm hoping the bot has about like 3 R's and 3 I's right now. I think it deserves it after trolling me with adequate there. But we'll see. Sometimes you don't get what you deserve in this game in both directions. And the bot is thinking for a while. If the bot thinks for like another minute and then doubles for 90, I'm going to be pretty mad, but we'll see what happens. All right, and BestBot finally moves after its full 3 minutes with Knob for 20. Okay, bit curious. Why did it take so long? I don't know. I mean, I think Fox is simply forced. It's 40 points. Yeah, I mean, maybe I'll draw like Brachiola or something. It's actually, there is some chance here, especially if I can pull a blank. Opens another line, which I don't mind holding an A. I mean, there's just nothing else to consider here, right? Like, I don't know. Cox is definitely worse. The BF combo is pretty weak. Synergistically. Yeah, I mean, I just have to do this. Not a good draw at all. Still both of those blanks left. You got to imagine the bot has one of them at least, but maybe not. Yeah, very poor draw there. Another C, B. Yeah, there's one of them, and now it's basically over. Yeah, I mean, I don't know what I can't win this, right? Like, I'm just down too much. Even if I score a bit here in bingo, nah, it's just GG. Unfortunately, any triple I open is... I mean, maybe if I... Nah, I was going to say if I play, like, Kruk or something and it has 7 consonants, but that... Then I'm going to draw too many vowels anyway. It's just not possible. Yeah, I mean, what can I even do here? Can I do, like, anything there with a C? Arc is awful. Auric? Yeah, I guess Auric. Keeping one in the bag. It's probably best for spread. Yeah, looks fine. Catbriar, not going to fit. We'll see if the bot bingos here. Yeah, I mean, I don't know if it's actually possible for the bot to bingo. It'd have to bingo most likely to an A or a U, which is certainly not going to happen. Tiramisu. Oh, it can bingo with ism, actually. Yeah, it could hit oralism. But we'll see. See if the bot takes 3 minutes again, but I am certainly not going to bore you guys with waiting for it, so we'll see when it makes its move. And BestBot with another slow roll. It takes its full 3 minutes, and then, of course, it does bingo with oralism. So, why did it take 3 minutes there? I don't know. Doesn't look like there were any possible bingos for me. It couldn't have gotten C stuck. It would have had K and Koof. Yeah, I thought, because there were some older games, like in the first series, where this happened, and then I thought the bug that caused it to slow roll like this had gotten fixed, but maybe that was just in the actual end game and not in the pre-end game like this. I mean, adequate should have taken to me, and I'm not being critical of the Wiggles team or anything here. It's just very strange because to me, adequate should come down in like a second, and this should come down pretty immediately. Like once you determine there's no possible bingos back and that you're not going to get C stuck. Like, I mean, I don't know. Maybe I'm missing something, but anyway. Enough complaining. It is what it is. All right, so bot has just an R. I don't know. Does it really matter here? Orbiter, I guess, is fine. Broier is slightly better. Fun new word. There, might as well take this opportunity to play a new word. Yeah, I mean, it doesn't matter if I keep a C. The bot's going out. All right. 530 to 390. Yeah, frustrating game. I mean, I don't know. I feel like I played okay. Just after adequate, there was almost no chance, really. But until then, I was right in the game. Let's see. So Java, okay, it looks reasonable. I don't know what else the bot's going to do. Foe, it likes. Yeah, I mean, that's also playable, I guess. Yeah, the W isn't awful because it goes pretty well with the H. Half, I think, is still very reasonable. Yeah, Foe does give back some overlaps here. you know, that are going to be a bit restrictive for me. So I think Half is fine. Plays Ooze. Yeah, I think I just have to do this. Like Gid keeping EGHT. I mean, everything is just awful here. And yeah, I mean, I often do hit plays, I guess, in this spot if the bot doesn't go there. Or like this if the bot happens to bingo through that D. So it didn't work out all that badly. I think Hive is fine over Hike. Stinkers only bingo. Yeah, this turn, I mean, I spent a while. I just don't think as... I don't know. I mean, does EIL on S really bingo that much more than INS through an E? I'm not that convinced it does. And I leave this scoring spot at the bottom for the bot under the E and the L for easy 35-point plays, which are hard to come by on this board. I mean, I do think a nil is worse than lays, just given that E is open. I don't think this is a bad play, honestly. Yeah, and then, I mean, the bot keeps... Yeah, I mean, the bot kept QET and then drew into adequate for 134. Like, I mean, what am I supposed to do, right? I mean, if that happens, yeah. And then the bot playing knob. No, it didn't play. It played knob here. It's supposed to bot. The bot did not play bot. Why? I mean, that just looks better. To me, it keeps a better leave. You're going up 100. Even if I bingo, you're up and you have the blank. I mean, I guess setting up OB? I don't know. Trying to block a little bit? I would have played bot, but okay. For bad is cool, but yeah, I think Fox is kind of forced. And then once the bot bingos, it's basically over. Oh, is it debating? But yeah, I mean, Alloform is obviously worse because I can bingo out with Caprior, right? Like, I mean, yeah. Oh, Corby is... oh, yeah, it's one better because it scores 3 less, but it gives back 4 less. Okay, fair enough. But yeah, I mean, another game I don't really feel too bad about. I feel like I've been playing pretty well lately. Half, maybe I should have played FOH. I mean, can't really complain too much here, guys. Just got off to a... I wasn't even off to that bad a start. I was down a little bit, but I tied it up after stinkers. And then, I mean, yeah, adequate basically just did me in. So... It was more than adequate to win the game, dare I say. But, all right, it happens. Tough loss today, but we are still very much in this series. Thanks so much, as always, for watching, guys. Really appreciate your support of my channel and my videos, and I will see you all soon for the next game. Have a good one. Bye-bye.